Welcome to Immoral Income, the dark side of wealth. In this eye-opening video, we'll delve into the chilling consequences of earning money through immoral means. Brace yourself as we explore real-life accounts of wealthy families who lost it all due to the immorality surrounding their fortunes. Prepare to be captivated as we uncover how everything in life operates on the karmic cycle, leaving no one exempt from its grasp. Get ready to delve into the shadows and uncover the haunting truth behind immoral income. It is important to recognize that the pursuit of immoral income is not just an individual choice but often a systemic issue. Corporate practices, economic policies, and societal norms all play a role in perpetuating these unethical behaviors. It is crucial for us as consumers and citizens to demand ethical practices, support responsible businesses, and advocate for regulations that protect both people and the planet. As we delve deeper into the world of immoral income, we will uncover the stories of those affected by these practices and explore potential solutions to address these issues. By shedding light on this dark side of income generation, we hope to inspire change and encourage a shift towards a more ethical and sustainable future. So, stay tuned as we embark on this eye-opening journey into the world of immoral income. Together, let's explore the hidden truths and pave the way for a more just and responsible society. In the pursuit of wealth, some individuals may resort to immoral means to achieve their goals. But what are the unintended consequences of gaining wealth through such methods? In this documentary, we will explore the ripple effects that accompany the acquisition of riches through unethical practices. From the personal toll it takes on individuals to the wider societal impacts, we will delve into the often overlooked repercussions of pursuing wealth at any cost. One of the most significant consequences of gaining wealth through immoral means is the erosion of one's personal integrity. When individuals compromise their values and engage in deceit, fraud, or exploitation, they often lose sight of their own moral compass. In the relentless pursuit of wealth, their principles are cast aside, leading to a deep sense of moral decay. This erosion of personal integrity can have long-lasting effects on an individual's self-worth and overall well-being. Furthermore, the acquisition of wealth through immoral means often perpetuates a cycle of greed and corruption. When individuals witness others amassing riches through unethical practices, it can create a culture that normalizes such behavior. This normalization not only fosters a lack of trust within society but also encourages others to engage in similar acts of wrongdoing. The consequences extend beyond the individuals directly involved, as the ripple effect of this behavior can permeate various sectors of society, from business to politics. In addition to the personal and societal impacts, gaining wealth through immoral means can have severe economic consequences. Unethical practices, such as embezzlement or insider trading, can undermine the stability of financial systems and institutions. When trust is eroded, investors may become hesitant, leading to a decline in economic growth and prosperity. The repercussions of these actions can reverberate through entire economies, affecting individuals who had no direct involvement in the initial immoral practices. Another unintended consequence of gaining wealth through immoral means is the exacerbation of social inequality. As individuals amass fortunes through unethical practices, the gap between the wealthy and the disadvantaged widens. This inequality not only perpetuates social divisions but also hampers social mobility, as those who gain their wealth through honest means struggle to compete with the ill-gotten gains of others. The consequences are felt by entire communities, as the unequal distribution of wealth hinders progress and exacerbates social tensions. In conclusion, the unintended consequences of gaining wealth through immoral means are far-reaching and multifaceted. From the erosion of personal integrity to the perpetuation of greed and corruption, the impact extends beyond the individuals involved, affecting society as a whole. As we delve deeper into this complex issue, we must ask ourselves, is the pursuit of wealth at any cost truly worth the unintended consequences it brings? Behind the glitz and glamour lies a darker side, where fortunes are made and lost. Let's delve into the anecdotes of rich families that lost it all due to immoral money. Meet the Johnsons, once the epitome of wealth and prestige. Their empire spanned industries and their name was synonymous with power. But their fortune was built on deceit and corruption. The Johnsons manipulated the system, bribing officials and engaging in unethical practices. They thought they were untouchable, but their web of lies eventually unraveled. Next, we have the Parkers, a family who thrived on exploitation. Their wealth came from exploiting workers, paying them paltry wages while reaping enormous profits. Their greed knew no bounds, as they cut corners and ignored safety regulations. But karma caught up with the Parkers, and their empire crumbled under the weight of lawsuits and public outrage. Then there are the Williams, who amassed their fortune through insider trading and market manipulation. They had a knack for gaming the system, making illegal trades and driving up stock prices, all for their personal gain. But their deceitful practices were exposed, leading to legal battles and financial ruin. Finally, we have the Thompsons, a family who built their wealth on tax evasion. They used loopholes and offshore accounts to hide their money, avoiding their responsibilities as citizens. But their luck ran out when authorities caught wind of their schemes, leading to hefty fines and the loss of their assets. These anecdotes serve as a stark reminder that money obtained through immoral means is never sustainable. It may provide temporary wealth and power, but ultimately, it crumbles under its own weight. The families we've discussed today had it all, but they lost everything due to their immoral money. So let this be a lesson, a cautionary tale for those who seek wealth and success. True prosperity comes from hard work, integrity, and ethical practices. Let us strive for a society where wealth is built on a foundation of honesty and fairness, rather than deceit and exploitation. As we reflect on these stories, may we remember that money should never be the sole measure of success. It is the values we hold, the integrity we uphold, and the impact we make that truly define our legacy. A fundamental principle in Hinduism and Buddhism is the belief that our actions have consequences. It suggests that we create our own destiny through our thoughts, words, and deeds. According to this philosophy, every action we take sets off a chain of events that eventually returns to us, either in this lifetime or in future incarnations. Now, how does karma relate to our income? Well, it's all about the choices we make and the intentions behind them. When we engage in ethical and moral actions, we generate positive karma, which leads to positive outcomes. This includes financial success, as our actions align with the greater good and attract abundance into our lives. On the other hand, when we engage in immoral actions, such as cheating, stealing, or causing harm to others, we generate negative karma. This negative energy creates obstacles and hinders our financial success. In essence, our income becomes affected by the choices we make, both consciously and unconsciously. To understand this better, let's consider a hypothetical scenario. Imagine a businessperson who consistently engages in unethical practices to maximize profits. They may deceive customers, exploit their employees, or evade taxes. While these actions may lead to short-term financial gains, they are generating negative karma. As the karmic cycle unfolds, the negative energy created by these actions will eventually catch up with them. Their dishonesty and greed will erode trust, leading to a decline in their business and a loss of opportunities. In this way, their immoral income becomes unsustainable and ultimately collapses. On the contrary, individuals who prioritize integrity, fairness, and compassion in their financial endeavors create positive karma. They may choose to run their businesses ethically, treat their employees with respect, and contribute to their communities. These actions generate goodwill, trust, and positive energy, attracting success and abundance. It's important to note that the impact of karma on income is not limited to financial success or failure. Karma also affects our overall sense of fulfillment and happiness. When we align our actions with positive values, we experience a greater sense of purpose and well-being. So, how can we ensure that our income is not affected by negative karma? The key lies in cultivating mindfulness, making conscious choices, and taking responsibility for our actions. By practicing ethical behavior, being mindful of the consequences of our actions, and continuously striving to do better, we can break the cycle of immoral income and create a positive financial future. In conclusion, the karmic cycle has a profound impact on our income, both morally and financially. Our actions, whether good or bad, have consequences that reverberate throughout our lives. By understanding and embracing the principles of karma, we can make conscious choices that lead to ethical and sustainable financial success. In today's world, wealth is often seen as a measure of success and accomplishment. We idolize the rich and famous, aspiring to have the same luxurious lifestyles. But have you ever stopped to consider the consequences of immoral wealth? At its core, immoral wealth refers to money gained through dishonest, exploitative, or harmful practices. This could include things like corruption, fraud, or taking advantage of vulnerable individuals or communities. While it may seem tempting to take shortcuts and engage in unethical practices to amass wealth quickly, the consequences can be severe and long-lasting. One of the most obvious consequences of immoral wealth is the erosion of trust. When individuals or corporations are found guilty of unethical practices, it shakes the very foundation of trust in our society. People become skeptical and suspicious of others, leading to a breakdown in social cohesion. Without trust, cooperation becomes difficult, and progress becomes stagnated. Another consequence of immoral wealth is the perpetuation of inequality. When wealth is accumulated through unethical means, it often leads to the concentration of power and resources in the hands of a few. This exacerbates existing social and economic disparities, making it even harder for those at the bottom to climb the ladder of success. The gap between the rich and the poor widens, creating a deeply divided society. Furthermore, immoral wealth can have devastating environmental impacts. Many unethical practices, such as illegal deforestation or pollution, contribute to the degradation of our planet. This not only harms ecosystems but also threatens the livelihoods of local communities and future generations. The pursuit of wealth at any cost can have irreversible consequences for our environment. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, immoral wealth often comes at the expense of human well-being. Exploitative labor practices, for instance, can lead to the mistreatment and abuse of workers. In some cases, individuals are forced into modern-day slavery or dangerous working conditions, all for the sake of profit. This disregard for human dignity and rights is a direct result of unethical wealth accumulation. In conclusion, understanding the inescapable consequences of immoral wealth is vital for creating a more just and equitable society. It is not enough to simply accumulate wealth, we must also consider how it is obtained. By promoting ethical practices and holding those who engage in unethical behavior accountable, we can work towards a future where wealth is earned through honest means. Only then can we truly build a society that values integrity, fairness, and the well-being of all its members. Thank you so much for watching our video on immoral income, the unintended consequences of gaining wealth through unethical means. We hope you found it thought-provoking and eye-opening. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel for more thought-provoking content like this. Your support means the world to us. We also encourage you to leave a comment below and share your thoughts on this topic. We love hearing from our viewers and engaging in meaningful conversations. Remember, everything in life runs on the karmic cycle, and no one can escape its consequences. We'll be back soon with more insightful videos, so stay tuned. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.